It's like where we live now, there's this little golf course, and it's 18 holes, and nobody rides cars, they all walk. It's up in the mountains, it's deer and elk, everything's beautiful. And they have a little golf league, and we joined that. But on the 12th tee box of this golf course, there's a sign that says, "Caution, aggressive goose, give wide berth." And it's the truth, y'all. There is a goose that when you're walking down the fairway, he comes up off the pond and chases people off the fairway. Do you remember that kid? He's like that grouchy old get off my yard guy when you were a kid. Well, one day we were playing in a little golf event we had, and we walk up on that 12th tee box, and I looked at that sign, and something just hit me wrong. I said, "Gail, read that sign." She goes, "Caution, aggressive goose, give wide berth." What, it's been here since we joined? I go, "This is what is wrong with America." And she goes, "What?" I go, "This is what's wrong with America. We're rewarding this goose for his bad behavior." Which is what we do now. We don't punish people. We reward people for being a jackass, and this is what we're doing with this goose. And she goes, "Could you let this go, Lady Liberty?" And I go, "No, I can't let it go because this is not about me. This is about America. And sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do." And she's like, "Whatever." So we hit our tee shots, and we're walking down the fairway. We got our golf bags on our shoulders, and sure enough, here come that goose. And he got up in that fairway, and he looked me in the eye, and he went, and I looked at him, and I went, and I swear I saw him go, "All right, let's do this." And he stopped and went, "Rah!" And I went, "Rah!" And then he started running at me, which I got to be honest with you, I wasn't really ready for that. Because I remember thinking, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to kick this goose." But you know what? This is for America. Sometimes you got to do stuff you don't want to do. So I said, "All right, feather buddy, let's do this." I was good at kickball, I'll be damn good at kick goose. And I'm about to waylay this goose, and he starts flying right for my face, which I really wasn't ready for. And I'm leaning back like, "What the hell's he?" And they dive bomb. I had my clubs pull me on the ground. He dive bombed. He's on my face like, "Wah, wah, wah," becking and slapping his wings. I'm like, "Gail, get him off me." She goes, "I can't. I'm peeing my pants." Well, I won't be able to see it because this psychotic goose is popping my eyes out. I'm wrestling a freaking bird. I've got him by the neck. We're rolling around on the ground. He craps all over my new golf shirt. It's squawking. I finally threw him off me, and he ran into the pond, and from behind me on the tee box, I heard, "You did it for America, Bill." Thank you. Okay, here's another one. So, when my son was, 5 or 6 years old, I gave him a pocket knife for his birthday. It was just a little Swiss Army knife. It wasn't anything big. And any guy in this room will tell you that when your daddy gives you a pocket knife for your birthday, that's more than a gift. That's a rite of passage. You've moved from boyhood to manhood. And like I said, it was just a little Swiss Army knife. He was having a great. Well, everything was fine. Till one day, Gail's looking out the kitchen window, and she sees our boy and his best friend jumping up and down the trampoline. My son's got the knife blade out. And she's like, "No, no, no. You got to take that away." I said, "No, you can't take it away. It's like a rite of passage. It'll break his heart." She goes, "Well, you better do something because I'm not calling that other kid's mom, telling him he got stabbed because we let him jump up and down the trampoline with a knife." And I said, "All right, I got it." So I walk out there and I said, "Hey, buddy," I said, "I got an idea." I go, "Look, can I just see your knife?" Because I thought, here's what I'll do. I'll take his knife, I'll go out in the garage, I'll cut the blade of the knife off, give him the rest of the knife back. He don't care, he's 5 years old. Have you ever tried to cut the blade off a knife? Well, for those of you who have not, let me tell you something. It's like made of steel. I'm in the garage with pliers aren't working, wire snips aren't working. I go, "I need a pair of bolt cutters." So I put the knife in my pocket, drove over to the Home Depot to get a pair of bolt cutters. But they want $50 a pair. Yeah, I think that's a little overpriced. I mean, I only need it for one job. I know what I'll do. I'll just borrow their bolt cutters. I'll slip off behind the lumber section there, snip that blade off that knife, put the bolt cutters back, give my son his knife back. Everybody's happy. I'm in the corner of the Home Depot, hiding behind the plywood with a pair of basically stolen bolt cutters. And I'm squeezing on the blade of that knife, and I'm squeezing. I heard dink, and I went, "Ow, God!" And I look, and the blade has flown into my shoulder. My shirt is soaking with blood. I'm like, "What the hell?" And I can't pull the blade out. I've seen those TV shows. Yeah, where a guy's got a knife sticking at him, he's just fine till some jackass pulls the blade out and then he bleeds out right there. And let's face it, it's not like I can go to the Home Depot manager and go, hey, dude, I gave my son a pocket knife for his birthday, and you know that's like a rite of passage. But my wife saw him jumping up and down the trampoline with a knife blade out. Well, apparently that's a button push for her. Said, you got to take it away. I said, you can't take it away. It's like a rite of passage. She said, well, you better do something, because I'm not going to call that other boy's mom and tell him he got stabbed because we let him jump up and down the trampoline with a knife blade out. So I went in the garage. I tried pliers. They didn't work. Right? It's like made of steel. So I thought I went to Home Depot, get a pair of bolt cutters. They want $50 a pair. I think that's a little overpriced, don't you? I mean, I just want to borrow your bolt cutters. I don't need to buy the whole damn house. But, you know, I went behind the lumber sector with a pair of basically stolen bolt cutters, squeezed the blade off that knife, but it stuck me in the shoulder. I mean, I can't say that.